Welcome to another episode of Push Talks. I'm your host, Lante, and today I got my guy, Jae Will, a.k.a. Jeremy here. What's up with you, brother?
Thanks for having me. Doing good, man. Another good day out here in LA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you got me saying that, man. You know it's crazy how you pick up people lingo, man. You got me saying, yes, sir, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all Florida boys, man.
Yes, sir.
It's the
A1
lingo.
Trey.
Yeah. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, man.
That's good.
It's a great day. Busy day, and all these things that I'm working on is kind of coming to life. So a lot of seeds I've been planting, and just happy to see things kind of rolling, bro.
For sure. Amen to that, bro. Look, it's crazy how we met like hooping.
Yeah, hooping.
We was hooping. I put up like 40 that day, you know.
Yeah, you was hooping. I ain't gonna lie. I was off a little bit.
Yeah, I was up there though. I could have went to the league, bro, but it's like the streets.
Which league you talking about?
Don't worry about it. We'll get to that later. But look, introduce yourself, man. Let the people know, you know,
What's
who
up,
Jae
y'all,
Will
man?
is.
This is so my name is Jae Wilkes, fresh out here in LA from Tampa, Florida. A little bit about me. Where do I start? Started out in Tampa, Florida. Football was most of my life. Started out in Tampa, went to Syracuse University, was a 4-year starter. Was an All-American in high school, All-American freshman team, everything, Syracuse. Had a brief stint with the Jags. Then after that, went and built my own gym back in Tampa, trained about 500-something kids a week. Ran that for about 3 years. It was 20,000 square feet, biggest gym in Tampa. So if you was in Tampa around that time, most likely I trained you, did all sports. From there, transitioned to just a bunch of different things, dealing with sports and schools. And right now I own a company that I brought out here where I go into schools, fundraise. I do a lot of sports training as well. And just the whole nine, a lot of inspirational / just fun type of stuff. So now stepping into that next realm of getting my foot into the entertainment realm a little bit, so.
You mentioned you had a brief, I think, would you say stint with the Jags?
Yeah, brief stint, you know.
Stint?
Like they say, the NFL, not for long. Not for long is real. You know, a lot of guys get out there and you'll be in college, you're like, damn, yeah, he gonna be that boy. Or this guy, you see him, and the next thing you know, they out in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So, and then when you get there, you realize it's a business. You know, NFL, all business. So, brief stint with me is I went there, was doing camp, got to the season, got cut. And it's sometimes, you know, a lot of times politics or whatever it may be. Went home, kept training, got in a car accident, which kind of changed a lot of my route and routine, what I was doing, because, you know, I found out I had about 5 bulging discs in my back. So at that point, I kind of had to realize, okay, am I going to want to run around with my kids and stuff one day or risk, you know, walking, chasing this sport that, you know, I played hard. I ain't going to lie to you. If I hit you, I was trying to hit you to hurt you a little bit. So, you know, and that, I think over time, that played a big role and hurt my back a little bit. So, you know, after that, it was one of them things where I just, I became a lot of inspiration. I became an inspiration to a lot of my teammates, too, who was fighting that whole scary part of about to graduate, what happens next, dang, this happened quick. So it's one of those things where, you know, in life, you got to get up and keep going. You either, I say you always got 2 ways to look at it. You can sit there and cry about it, or you can get up and make a change. So, one of 2 ways. You can feel sorry for yourself, or you can make something happen. So,
definitely. You said that you had you was like there for the people who also was going through that. Talk about just having that mindset and just like you said, you just gotta get through it. You can just sit there and cry about it. Or you can keep pushing. That mindset, does that come from football, like just coming up, or is that just how you was raised?
I was raised like that. My dad, my pops was he a Kappa, so, you know, we was straight mind games, you know what I mean, growing up, you know, so it was almost like I was pledging my whole life in a sense, but it was to build mental toughness, you know, and he was like my coach until I started playing Little League and all that, so it was really a thing where anything you do, you know, you can't sit there and just harp on it, you know, you got to control what you control, then move on, so, like, I mean, when I got to college, I broke my hand a week before camp, you know, and anybody that know about camp in football, that's you there August 1st to the 31st, what, 31st?
31st August.
Yeah, 31st. The whole month, straight football, you walking around with a binder, you there from 7 in the morning, by 11 at night, straight zombie mode. So I had to do that with a broken hand playing corner, and it was just like, coaches, hey, do you want to sit out or you going to play? No question, I'm playing. Yeah. Put a cast on it, let's go.
What's camp 2-a-days?
2-a-days, 3-a-days, start practice over, take the shit off, come back.
You mentioned that too when we was talking, how if somebody did something retarded or something, y'all got to start practice over?
Bruh, we got to start it over. Like,
Yeah.
take y'all, I cuss a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Get your fucking ass inside. Take that shit off. And we started, and we was already 3 hours in practice. God damn. So
Damn.
yeah, shit
And the
like
heat?
that. The heat. And a lot of people don't realize Syracuse is it get hot in the summer. It get cold. I don't know what's wrong with Syracuse. I don't know who did what back in the day to put some woo on Syracuse. But boy, it's hot in the summer and it's super cold and you know, man, like -20 sometimes. So,
Damn.
But yeah, them summers was hot. So you starting practice over, coming back, coach is talking to you crazy. You know, there's a whole lot you got to go through in that. So really, it's a play on your mind when you get there. Like, you know, so it's just something that I always kind of had. And I kind of I've always been that guy, whether I was in middle school, elementary school, you know, being a sports guy and all that. So it's just something that kind of stick with you. And if you're going to tell that to somebody, then you got to live by it too.
That sound like the Navy though, man.
Yeah,
or the Army
straight
or
up,
something like that. Can you imagine playing football in the Navy? Like, do they gotta do that boot camp and still do football?
Yeah,
like that conditioning?
We used to stay at the Army base. And it was Fort Drum. We stayed in Fort Drum. They woke us up 6 in the morning with drill sergeants. We sleeping in barracks. They took our phones, so you know we fighting every day. You know, that shit was wild. So I ain't gonna lie. And then we talking to soldiers and we doing the same type of drills they do. So they mirror each other. It's just when we play, hopefully don't nobody die. You know, in the Army, you dealing with real bullets and everything, but the mentality is the same. And you realize that mentality, it's great to have because you realize a lot of people miss that in life. And whether if you know, from being an athlete and then from going to then having 9 to 5 and working different jobs and stuff, you see a lot of people miss just being able to work with somebody you don't even like, you know?
Yeah.
That's a mental thing.
Yeah.
If I don't like you and we working together, yeah, we got a job to do.
Yeah.
So I can put that all aside, leave that at home and get the job done. So that's things like that is what it teach, and just getting over stuff and not harping on, hell, like you play corner or you play safety, you get burnt. You gonna look on that Jumbotron, that bitch gonna be wide. And you gonna see your ass getting burnt, chasing.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah.
Whole crowd done seen it. So you gonna let that they may have it in the first quarter. So you gonna let that destroy your second, third, fourth, then your whole season.
Yeah.
You gonna go home and sit and think about it? No, you gonna take a couple shots, drink some hen, party with the boys, and Monday you gonna get back to practice and figure out how I'm gonna fix that. Or if you in the game, yeah, I'm gonna go to the sideline and say, all right, bro, ain't gonna get me no more. So just taking that mentality to life is a transition in itself. So that's something I just try to pride myself on no matter whatever just adversity that come my way. So
Talk about like bouncing back to, I guess, reality after your stint with the Jags, like getting into. You said you ran a gym.
yeah, so
Yeah.
boy,
So how was
look
that?
here. Before I got to the gym, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people call me a Jamaican. Cause I was having jobs, I ain't care. Like, it's like, okay, I'm done with this. Now it's transitioning into life. When you play in college, and then when you play in the league, and you almost live in fantasy life, right? Especially college. Like, you living your dream. You getting room and board paid for, you know, you on a video game, we partying, you all the ladies on, you know, it's love. And I ain't gonna lie, you living almost like a fantasy world of your dreams, but you living your dreams out so early. It's like this short span. Life is, let's just say life wall to wall. Football may be this part of your life, but when you in it, you like, man, this is my world.
Yeah.
This is what I worked to do since I was 10. So when you up there, it's you live in a fantasy world. So it's fun and everything. So then when you finally get back to reality, you like, God damn, I gotta pay for Gatorade? I gotta pay for Gatorade. Ain't that a bitch? You know, Gatorade high. Shit, I'm like, damn, $3? 7-Eleven.
Can't get it on the strength because of what you just did?
Nah, not when you gotta go back home. They ain't trying to hit that strength. They got a whole nother team in now. Them boys on. So
That just show you how real people is.
It's real,
Not
man.
much.
Yeah,
They're not that real, bro. Damn. Hey, love you. One minute.
we went from drinking free at the bar and man.
So even the bar people forgot about you? God damn.
You gotta go back. We gotta go back. Yeah.
I hope y'all watching this, man. Y'all young football
Yeah,
players.
y'all young
'cause-
boys, hey, it's love now. But believe me, when you done, don't expect to get no call from them. You know, it's you're all for self. So what I say, when you there, you got a network. Break out your comfort zone. Yeah, you're gonna be with your teammates all the time, bro. Go and talk to people that go to school there. You never know what they're gonna do. You never know what interest you're gonna have after football. And that's the weird thing because you living your fantasy life, but you missing out on other things that you may have interest in. So you gonna have to, you can't get you couldn't get no internship and all that stuff. So it's really, you just, once you're done with that, and if you stop right there, you starting slap over almost from high school to say, what I wanna do. Because 9 times out of 10, you got a degree, something that coaches want you to go ahead and get your grades right, this and that. So you got a network, and that's what I started doing my junior year, just moving around, talking to people in the school, just popping in offices, introducing myself. And those little introductions, those little things where you just go talk to somebody, and that may last for years after that. So it's getting out your comfort zone and move around, you know.
When you start going through this transition of reality, was this the first? All right, for one, when you transition into reality, was your father there for you, or were you just figuring it out yourself?
Yeah.
When I say was he there, was he there for you? Like, was he like guiding you along the way, like, and like, you know, coaching you and, you know, being there for you?
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely say he was there. He was there for sure. Like, you know, shit, I went straight to the crib after that. I was back at the crib.
Yeah.
And but yeah, after that, you know, he was just telling me, you know, hey, it's on you, you know, if you want to keep going for this. But, you know, just know that you got a whole life in front of you too. So and one thing about me, I always knew I was that ain't where I stopped. That's not where I'm gonna stop. So for me to hang up the cleats, it was hard. You know, I went months without touching the football and everything, and even watching it. But in time, it's more of, okay, I always knew I have so many skill sets and interests. It's just having to shake this feeling.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all young boys who play sports, it's just like, you know, it's like you had a lifelong girl and she just dropped your ass quick. And now she on IG getting 100,000 likes. Easy. You just sitting there watching it.
You gotta make a fake page.
Yeah, you gotta make a fake page.
But don't do no fake shit, bro.
That's the fake page when you go to the bar and got there watching them.
You at the bar drinking.
Drinking hard.
You turn her to come to the bar and she found out it's you. Oh, this what you out here doing? You just meeting up with niggas at the bar? You gonna leave me?
Right, she right there.
Yeah.
In VIP. In the middle of the club.
That hurt thinking about it.
Right, it hurt. I couldn't touch a football.
She better not.
What really got me back into it was when I did the gym thing. So back to the I talk a lot. So back to the jobs and stuff like that, like getting to the gym. Before that, you know, I was doing everything from a little bit of landscaping to I was supervisor at the airport and just,
that's dope.
It was cool, but ain't nobody speak English. I was hiring people fresh. Well,
that ain't dope.
Nothing.
No, that ain't dope.
They about to get ran over by planes and stuff. I gotta write a little movie about that. That's funny. It was funny though, definitely a funny job. But like even then, like everything I did, you know, when I was there, I ended up hiring like 20-something people because I was over the whole Amazon like project and all that. So a lot of people still work there now. Just in time, I knew I wasn't gonna be that long because you know, just moving. But I just kind of took just my values and say, damn, okay, I got this position. Boom, I could build a little team, get people there. Boom, move on. Eventually, I got to the gym thing and started out training volleyball. I was training straight volleyball kids, and then of course football coming in and basketball. Next thing you know, it's just I had opportunity to go ahead and build up. And it was huge gym, 60 yards of turf. And I think about 40-something odd kids went D1 that I trained, and about 70-something all went to college. So over the past, about 7-8 years I've been training, easily mentored and trained over 3,500 athletes.
And how many of them went to the league?
Couple of them up there. I want to say about, because now they grown, so it's a bunch of them up there. Like some of them in NBA, some of them in NFL. Some of them did some big things in soccer. Okay. You know, so it's one of the names I could think of that was through the gym. Kevin Knox. Who else we had?
I don't know who Kevin Knox is. You know Kevin Knox?
Played for the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
One of the young boys. It was a bunch, man. I had so many kids. At halftime, I didn't even know their name. I make up a nickname. That's what I call it. Yeah, you know, it's too much going on. But.
Yeah. So let's talk about and you grew up in like the inner city, right? At Tampa. What was your relationship with the hood or the inner city at this time? Because you seem like you made a lot of the right decisions. You know,
Pops give a mean ass whooping, boy.
Staying on you.
That didn't even hit you hard in the chest.
He would have whooped your ass while you was in college?
I was in the gym by then,
Okay.
but them knees bad, you know what I'm saying? I caught up with his ass. You feel me? Them knees hitting. But nah, he like, so growing up, I was real unique growing up because my as you can tell the way I talk, my family country. So I grew up a big portion in Lakeland and Fort Myers, and I always went to school in Tampa. So my mama from Lakeland, dad from Fort Myers, two country as what I call them, two country project babies.
Okay.
Who done came together. You know, they met at Bethune-Cookman, HBCU down in Florida, so I got that Wildcat in my blood.
Okay.
So always grew up, you know, going to the homecomings and all that, but country boy, so I was always more so in nature.
Yeah.
You know, these hunting, fishing, getting dirty out there, getting chased by pits and all that, running across the field.
Sheesh.
It's just crazy. You know, Florida wild. You know, Florida man for real.
Gators too?
Gators. Come on, man. We swam with gators.
I ain't messing with them.
And I was real diverse too, so being that, you know, country boy on both sides, so I'm gonna have some friends that, like, you'll look at him and be like, damn, boy, that's a redneck, boy, but he'll tell me, hey, Wilkes, I'll take a bullet for you, man. And we out there deep in there, dude, just come on, man, we're out. And hell yeah, we out, shit, let's do it. So we all in swamps and, you know, and doing stuff like that. So then in Tampa, it's a city, so it's more inner city, so all my homies and stuff I met in Tampa, because I always went to school there, played sports there, I'm taking them to go to the country and stuff like that, doing different fun stuff, because they think they, you know, yeah, like, well, we don't do that shit, we don't know. I'm like, bro, you just don't know. You stuck here. So a lot of that is, it's just real diverse too. So like I had, you know, I used to get picked up by a Cuban lady named Tata, and I'm sitting there watching novelas for hours with nobody speaking English around me. And I'm vibing, eating my chips and making my own little story up while I listen to it. And then so, especially with the hood, man, the hood was same thing. Both my parents from the hood, so Lakeland, Fort Myers, Tampa. I was always real sport driven. So I had a lot of cousins who kind of messed up before me. So it was more so like, you know, do what you want to do. You know, you want to be like everybody.
Kind of learn from them.
Right, and or do you want to create your own wave and go ahead and go out there and, you know, do your own mix. So my thing has always been a little different. So it ain't nothing for me to go out and ride my bike, you know, when I'm young, miles out, just somewhere. And I might be out there feeding gators. I'm that dude. You know, we used to swim with gators, all that crazy
So
shit.
you knew your lane at a young age, huh?
Yeah, I knew my lane, and I knew either basketball or football until I realized that I was only gonna be about 5'9". You know, 5'10", we'll say that for the camera, but.
Yeah, 5'10", bro.
Yeah. So once I realized that, and the real turning point with me to just stick with football, we played in a tournament out in Vegas, and a dude tried to dunk on me. Now, mind you, you know, I was my high school was a pretty wealthy high school, so we went for free, so we out there vibing, you know. We had a good basketball team, but we were playing AU teams out there, so the wind came hard out there. So anyway, dude tried to dunk on me, and I realized I'm playing a little too physical, because after that, he was on the ground bleeding, and we were about to fight their whole team. So I was like, yeah, football.
Yeah.
I just hit this boy like I'm playing safety. But I ain't getting dunked on. I swear, nah, you can't let that
I ain't never
happen.
got dunked on, man. I done let somebody go up for a dunk, and I just got out the way, though.
Yeah. That's smooth, see.
Yeah.
But I was already, we locked eyes, and he whoop whoop, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah. When you lock eyes, that's like...
Yeah, that was personal.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, my mama, you know, I felt like my mama was up
Because he
there.
see you and you see him, and it's like, well, shit, what you gonna do?
Yeah, and then he was long, too.
I wouldn't do it if I was you.
Yeah, he stretched it out, too. He stretched it. I said, ooh.
Oh, he wanted to
You
go
got
down.
to get this elbow to the eye.
For sure.
That boy was leaking. I feel bad, bro, whoever that was.
Oh, God. You would do it again, though.
Yeah, damn right. Try to dunk on me. It's coming again.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shit.
But I just wanted to ask this question. So, talk about, you know, the importance of maintenance, you know, as a person for you, like this day in life, you know, mental, physical, and spiritual maintenance, keeping that balance, because, you know, now you in a whole new city, right? Did you know anybody out here when you moved out here?
I know a few, yeah. I got a few teammates out here that kind of helped me on the, like, just encourage me. They've been trying to get me over here past like 6 years, you know. It was just getting out of that lane, like you say, being in that mindset.
Yeah.
You know, and that's real. Like you said, what did you just say it was called? It's called the
Just keeping
the maintenance.
the maintenance, yeah.
It's
Because you got to
real.
balance it all out, man.
You gotta balance it, because them females,
your mental,
bro, like,
your physical, you know, your body, make sure you do work out and stuff.
Yeah.
And your spiritual, man. You gotta believe in something higher than yourself.
You got to.
Or in a higher purpose, you know, than what you desire.
You gotta focus. You
Yeah.
definitely gotta focus. You gotta deeper than focus, you gotta have a plan, man. You gotta plan it out and stick to it. Yeah, you gonna make audibles here and there, but if you just have a solid plan, stick to it, and like you say, you gotta pray to say, God, universe, whatever you believe in, you gotta just talk to it, you know, live it, and live too. You gotta live right too, you know, and certain things, sometimes you gotta change the way you eat, you know, even if it ain't forever, but for 6 months to a year. And then, you know, as a man, females too, you gotta learn how to manage that, you know, especially being like, when you having fun and when you in your 20s and all that, like and now day and age too, you jump on Instagram and
I never could juggle more than 2 females, man. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I got friends. Well, I know people who was like juggling like 10, 15 chicks. I'm like,
now you saying juggle girlfriends or just girls? Okay, it's different. I knew some people who had 3 girlfriends. I could never.
Yeah, 3
That's
girlfriends and like 12 side chicks. And it's like,
okay,
It's like, you're toxic, bro.
Yeah, that's rough.
I don't know how to do that. You should do that. You should get paid to do this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a lot. That's a lot to do.
He need an ebook for sure.
Yeah, like how are you spending time with each woman? Like, are you talking to them? Or are you? It's only like you only. First of all, it's 24 hours. You sleeping for 8, 16 hours. How's you maintaining 12 girls?
Bro, you got to love that shit.
Yeah.
You got to be
I don't know, man.
love that shit,
and
boy.
you don't get paid for it? What's your problem?
You got to love
What is wrong
that
with you?
shit, boy.
It's
Nah, for
impressive,
real,
but you're
bro.
not getting. It's like, dude.
You got to shake it. Yeah.
You might as well be a gigolo. Move to Russia.
Yeah, man.
Something.
Get you a little pay. Get you a little OnlyFans or something.
Hey, you
going.
bet not be broke. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come
Oh my
on, man.
God. You got
Come
that
on.
many. Ooh, no.
You broke and you got 12 girlfriends, bro.
You doing it wrong. You pimping backwards.
That's pimping backwards. But yeah, I never knew how to juggle, like, cause I taught the girls that I like, you know, especially if it's over a certain time span. If it's like 2 months, 3 months, it's like I kind of like you.
Yeah.
I can't like 5 girls at one time. It's like
You can.
I can,
It's
but it's
tough.
like.
If it's too much, I get caught up. You say the wrong thing.
I don't trust myself, man.
I told you that already. No, you didn't. No,
Look,
you?
end up saying Bianca or something, man. But, oh shit, this Denise. That's my sister, man. Look, you tripping. Like,
That's why you gotta.
I gotta lie.
Yeah. You gotta put
keep up
scam
with
likely
lies.
with a period at the end.
You know how toxic that is? Keeping up with lies?
No, for
That's
real.
funny too. That's some toxic shit you just
that's
said. You want to repeat it?
Yeah, you gotta
You said scam?
just put the name in and scam likely with a period. I never did that, but that's a good one. I just try to stay up front with it. You know, sometimes you're gonna lose some, bro. You know, but if you, I call it that boomerang. You know, if you do your thing right, it's gonna boomerang. They may come back 6 months later, a year, 2 years.
But just be honest.
Let's be real.
Tell them what you want.
I got
man.
caught up now. Don't act like I've been real the whole time. Now
Yeah.
I done got caught up some of the worst ways.
When last
Be
time
like
you got
that.
caught up?
Shit.
Was it this month? Last month?
A couple months ago.
Damn, how you take it, man?
Bullshit.
You bounced
Just-
back from it or she got you?
I mean, it was a quick bounce back for me. Well, nah, it wasn't no quick bounce back, but we bounced back.
Oh, my
you
nigga
know.
was hurt, y'all.
Yeah, it was. It was more of a. Yeah, I was bullshitting.
Okay.
Yeah, just bullshit. I'm gonna be a thumb pointer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is when I say be a thumb pointer, it's what you got to do. So on me.
And that's accountability also.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Grown man
Accountability.
holding himself accountable. He knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
He knew it.
Now, if you learn from it, you know, sometimes you don't. It's gonna take getting caught up 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
It is. It's depending on
But
the person.
if you doing about 7, 8, it's
Yes,
like, come on, is you
7,
learning your lesson,
toxic.
bro? Or you
That's
just...
that 12 side chicks and 3 girlfriends type.
Yeah.
That's what you.
That's toxic, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to really lead a honest, just focus, man. Just trying
Yeah.
to stay focused, and that's always gonna be there, bro. Like
The temptation gonna be there.
Oh my God, temptation tough these days, cause shit, they coming out with the shirts with the nipples.
Yeah. See, I
Fishnet
ain't been outside, man. I've been in the house. So.
No, I ain't. I'm just talking Instagram, so I can imagine how
Oh,
they
yeah,
is.
it's all type on there, man. I be
Shit's
scrolling. I
going
be
down.
scrolling. Yeah. When I don't be doing it, I be in the house, though, man.
Nah, man, yeah, man. I definitely be chilling, man. I got a little son on the way too, man.
Congratulations.
So I'm
I was
excited
gonna wait for
about
you to
that.
say that,
Oh,
man. I
yeah.
don't know who watching.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I gotta, you know,
Hey,
yeah.
man,
Wrap it up
young boy
for
on the
it.
way.
Yeah. He
So,
said it, yo.
yeah.
This a good man right here.
I'm putting it out there.
Put it out there.
So y'all leave me alone. Stop. Ain't none of that.
Yeah. So
And
what you
like
gonna name him? Junior?
Jae.
Ja?
Jae. J-A-I with an accent mark. So Jae.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
So Jae, yeah,
I like
man.
that. I like that.
So yeah, just yeah, man. I'm excited about that. Like I was definitely hoping for a boy, you know what I mean? And it's something I can kind of mirror off what my pops did for me.
How you planning for that? Like as a man, like is it gonna be like you just gonna go ahead and just be the father, or you gonna be a family, or you
Yeah,
know?
we working on that. You know, it's yeah.
We can
it's
cut this out too. If you
Nah,
want
yeah,
me
that's
to.
cool. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So we nah, definitely attacking it head first. I'm always the one that say I would never have a kid and not be in their life. You know what I mean? And I wanna be there for every step of the way. You know, and that's what I just aspire to do. So just keep working harder and fixing myself too. So more so.
Yeah.
Like taking it to another level of accountability, because you can't really be. Cause I ain't gonna lie, back in the day I was a wild boy. You know, in my 20s I had fun. Like if you was in Tampa and you went to this place called Whiskey Joe's, where you know that whole area, because you know we got a whole bay, so it's a whole bay where you just dock it in and you got just miles and miles all the way. It lead out to the Gulf of Mexico. And I got a jet ski.
Is that like a strip of land or something like that? Like surrounded by water?
The bay, yeah, no, the bay is like a just huge. It looked like huge lakes, and then it just keep going under bridges all the way till you get to the Gulf. And it'd be dolphins out there, it'd be stingrays, everything. So I had my own little nature. I should have started a nature show back then. I was tripping. I was wild.
You was on the water like that?
Every day. I'll get up 7 in the morning.
I don't like mosquitoes, man. Don't they be out there?
That's like, so the bay is like salt water. So mosquitoes ain't really out there like that until night, until you buy. But you moving on the jet ski, so
Oh, okay.
I get up 7 in the morning, and sometimes I go down the canals where if I just want to go gator watching, or I take somebody gator watching, we'll just ride through and be gator swimming by.
Okay.
And manatees and all that stuff. So being outside is my thing.
So you was watching gators?
Yeah, we watch.
You really is a country boy,
We
man.
feed them a little
Hell
bit, so
no.
you know, get them.
Bro, you hit me up talking about, bro, let's go gator watching. I'm good, man. It's flies outside? No, I'm good. Cause a fly buzz in my ear, I'm going in the house. My day is ruined.
Yeah.
It's like that's
You
like
go up under a tree, a little spider may drop. You know,
I'll kill a spider.
You got to wipe
I
him
ain't
off.
tripping on no spider, but some buzz in my ear.
So you
or
would do a
those big
spider
ass
with
fucking
no
seagulls
fly?
fly too close.
With the seagulls?
I don't like shit that fly, man.
Yeah.
Especially all
You
up
may
in
see
my
a shark
space.
out there. Shark jump out the water real quick, eat something.
Yeah, I don't deal with sharks either, man. I don't like the water. Like, it's two things I'm scared of. That's space and the ocean. Like, deep water.
See, bro, I'll go out in the middle of the ocean and hop off. This what was funny, though, what I used to do. So I get out there, it's a bar, and it's not far from the airport, so the bay, everybody go out there, and it's a bar that got its own beach. So people line up the skis and the boats and all that, and you go out and ride. So I have like 2 bottles of tequila already in the ski. I'm drinking, riding that thing, you know, with a cup in hand, pimping,
easy.
you know, woo,
Yeah.
vibing, going over waves.
Yeah.
I get there, I'm toe up. Now I'm charging people $80 to take them to the bridge and back.
You ever took somebody girl to the bridge and back?
Oh, all the time.
You know, I heard. Just imagine
crazy.
going out and you see this nigga got your girl
I
on a
always
jet
gave
ski.
the disclaimer though. You sure, bruh?
They'll
Bridge it back.
be there?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, some if they weren't there, then they probably, I probably took a lot of people girl to the. But sometimes the couple will come. I'll throw a little extra tax on it. They ain't know I'm lit.
Damn.
And they come back, they be like, well, that was the wildest jet ski ride I ever had.
So
Well,
you
I'm
was
like,
drunk?
Boy.
You was-
Oh, what? I had my own bottles of tequila.
Y'all
Then
better start
they-
doing background checks.
Look, bro. And then they'll go buy me a drink. They appreciate that. Yeah, okay, for sure.
No, that's a hustle though, man. I
Oh,
would have
man,
been
it
doing the
was a
same
fun
thing if
hustle.
I grew up down there.
Yeah, you got to.
Get it
man.
how
It's
you
fun.
live.
It's fun. I was just doing it just for fun. It started out a joke. People be like, oh, can I get a ride? I'm like, yeah, just shoot me for 80. Take you to the bridge. I'm like, yeah. I'm lit too.
$80?
Come on.
Damn.
And we rolling. The bridge a few miles out, and it's fun for me. I'm
Yeah,
riding.
you ain't doing nothing but
We
transporting
hopping
somebody.
waves, almost fell, but I done brought it back up. So
Yeah.
they ain't know we was about to fall off, but you know, we made it.
What's I got another question. So, what's the current thing that brings the most like agony to your life right now, or your mental, like something that's just like a problem for you, man? And it's like something that you can't like really get rid of like this. You kind of like got to deal with it, or that person, you know.
So
Is it
more so
anything
a
like
person
that?
or like COVID?
It could be
'Cause
like
COVID right now.
Yeah,
is
it could be
just
a
my-
thing. Yeah. So
Okay.
COVID.
I'll say COVID. COVID
Okay.
it's a weird thing because before COVID hit, I was in about 4 states doing I got a truck, put my trailer on there, got my logo and stuff. I'll do these fundraising programs and stuff like that in these different states, Florida, Georgia, Texas. And it just, I had a radio show about to start. Just a bunch of stuff that happened with COVID that just kind of depleted a lot for that, especially 2020. So it was like, dealing with school now is weird. It was weird because they weren't letting people in there, and then now vaccine is a talk now, and it's like, so all that, this COVID is so weird. But other than COVID, something that just, I can't really say something. I'm so nonchalant, really.
Yeah.
And I'm like I say, I'm more of a, look, this is what it is, that's what it is. All right, bet. So it's gonna be that until whatever I can control, I try to control it. So
I'm glad you said that, because another thing I was gonna ask you was like, I guess, have you ever got to a point in your life where you couldn't do that, where you had to really talk yourself through a situation, whether it was with somebody or you had to talk yourself instead of dealing with it with like impulse or anger, you just had to really just like talk,
Yeah, man.
Can you recall a time where that happened?
I had to do that a few times. Definitely that transition from sports was the most trying. Like, that's when you really gotta dig deep, and can't nobody help that but you.
Yeah.
I mean, I done got cheated on before. I had to talk myself out of going to jail. That's a real talk, you
How old was you?
What was I, college? No, high school. Yeah, college.
Was she black?
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough. But, it builds character, you know what I'm saying?
Don't say it was a teammate.
No, we ain't doing it like that.
Okay. Cause we was gonna find him.
Yeah, it was a scrub though,
people.
kind of scrub. He was scrubbed out, so, it'd be like that. You just gotta know you can't put it on you.
Yeah.
You can't put it on you. Won't be no thumb point on that. It ain't your,
Nah.
They can tell you it's yours all day, but it ain't yours.
You think that made you move different in terms of like being vulnerable with women again after that?
Yeah, it definitely put a little wall up for a while. It's gonna do that. You put up a little wall, but sometimes you gotta understand everybody their own person. And once we can embrace that everybody is their own person, even if, because sometimes that title psychologically will do something to you. Like it becomes from a person to a property, or a person to ownership, and it's like you don't own nobody. Cause then that's gonna hurt your pride. Cause now it's like something that you claim to be yours, and went and did something outside of your imaginary boundary you drew.
Yeah.
And now you hurt. Now you sitting there listening to Trey Songz, them boys, Weekend, and you in your drawers sipping wine.
You got turned on Gucci when that happened.
Yeah. I like YG.
Like YG?
I don't really go the Drake route. I'm really on some thug passion, some Tupac.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Pac.
Shout out to Pac, rest in peace.
What about let's talk about your push through. The time where you faced some type of adversity and you overcame it. Well, not that one, that we just said, but
Yeah.
I know you had to get through that.
Yeah.
You had to push through that.
You got to push.
Yeah,
Boy.
I'm glad you ain't go to jail, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure.
Man, a push through. I've had many, man, to be honest. A lot of them, I'll just say transitioning in different parts of life. So, one being, going to college. Or I'll even say, like, because I know I keep hitting on this whole sports thing, but
No,
that was like
what it
mostly my
is.
life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was such a, that was the hardest thing I ever had to push through. Like,
I mean, you pursuing something for so long.
For so long.
How many years did you put into becoming, trying to become a professional athlete?
Oh, man, almost 15.
So this is something you
15.
put. That's like working a job for 15 years and you just get fired like that.
And you low-key doing it from jump, because you playing with your cousins and this and that. So,
Yeah.
All that, and that transition from there to get into real world.
Yeah.
So that's like a push in itself because now you diving into society, and it's like you've lived away from society for some years. So when you tap back in, it's a real thing where you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to, because you don't want them to ask, hey, you supposed to be da. And so yeah, I'll say definitely transitioning that, and then transitioning, a push through that mindset of going from, all right, I'm just out here to, okay, what am I really doing? What is my purpose? What is my plan to fulfill this inside of me that I want to be full? Like, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Do I want to just ride jet skis and drink and have fun and women all the time? Or you want to, you have a bigger purpose to yourself. So I think that biggest push through was manning up, just kind of looking in the mirror and saying, all right, bruh, like, you can have fun all day, you can have fun when you're older. Like, what is this thing that you want to do? And I think a lot of time was the gym was the huge push through, because what I didn't hit on is when I left, it was, like I said, I was training all these kids, biggest gym in Tampa, but I was young. I'm the age of 24, and I'm the sole trainer of this big gym, and I got Hall of Famers that's in the NFL own gyms out there sending their people to come figure out why is my gym so big with no commercials, no nothing, no type of marketing. I'm just straight word of mouth. And how I left was, it was a thing. I was doing so well, and I didn't have it on paper. I'm trusting the handshake deal. So now when I'm making enough to close on the house, I'm making enough to go ahead and say, you know what, all this back here I can kind of buy out now and really tweak it to run my own thing. I had it tweaked to run my own thing, but now it's really tweaked to run my own. Yeah. Because on the front side, it was a club. It was a sports club along with it too. So they just booted me one day on some asking me weird stuff, this and that, and then like, why you doing this? Why we want to do this? It's like, damn, why you want to do that? Then they told me now come one day, and I seen they doing my type of workouts that, you know, just without me. So I knew something was funny was going on. So then, come to find out, they just booed me in, and there ain't nothing legally I could do but throw a fit. I can get mad, tell you I'm gonna whoop your ass, but you know, them people gonna call the cops quick. So I'm like, So that's a tough thing, because I wanted to really knock some teeth out. I wanted to collect some teeth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just throw them in the, you know, whatever. But
film to the Gators.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
You know, put them on a chain or something. But no, do some crazy shit. But nah, bro, like it really tapped me into like I was really like I was hurt and I was pissed. Yeah. Because not only did they do it to me, hell, I can get over that, but it's the kids. It's now, you know, now it's like you put me in this position now. I've got to really start over. So it's more of a, damn, I had all this going, and for somebody to be able to just, at the drop of a dime, that was a big learning point. Yeah. Don't do nothing with nobody until you got it in writing. Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't care how hard they smiling, I don't care how happy they did. Yeah, like, because then what happened was, you know, people feel like they can do what you do. And they're like, man, what he doing ain't so, you know. Yeah. But then they realize they can't. Because they'll backdoor
you like that, especially when you got it on paper, yeah.
But then they can't. Yeah. And then they gotta close down, and they gotta sell this. And they did all that happened because y'all did that. So for me, that left me dry. Like, that pushed me straight out the door. Like, so it's like, you know, they want you to leave for the people to get there. So it's just like, it was so much that I had to deal with on that. On top of that was the first thing that kind of brought me back from that whole down from football thing. Now I'm like, I'm doing this few years. Yeah. And then boom, that happened. So it was like, all right, you know, now you got to really, it's go time. Like it's really, you got a real deal figured out. And you know, I started from the bottom again. Ain't nothing to start from the bottom and come back up, bro. I ain't never been too proud to goddamn start over.
What's your support system look like? Like your like the people around you? Are they consistent? Are they being swapped out or
nah, what? Yeah, I keep a small circle, man. Like a lot of times I'm to myself. Like I'm like a lone rider, lone warrior, whatever you would call lone wolf. Yeah, like I love peace and be like to myself. Like so, most days I go up to the mountains. Like out here, the first thing I did, before I hit any bar, anything like that. Yeah. I was going all different little mountains and stuff.
I went hiking.
Yeah, you gotta go hiking, man. Release your mind. Like heal yourself. Talk to the universe. Go up there and just be one with nature a little bit and detach yourself from reality, or get to reality and detach yourself from the matrix or whatever. You know what I mean? However you want to see it, but go out there and do that. So things like that, you know. And but yeah, I keep it tight group, man. It's friends I have for a long time, family. You know, but it's a real tight group, man.
Yeah, I get that.
And then people I network with, like, you know, I do a good job of kind of just, you know, once I'm talking to people, reading people, and you know, genuine people tend to find, you know, real recognize real, so.
Man, that's how we linked up.
That real.
I mean, I met a lot of people at the court.
That day at the court, I ain't gonna lie, I was fresh from the dispensary. I'm like, damn, I need some bread. And I always ride like, you know, I'm old school, so I always ride with a ball in the back and some shoes and some shorts and this and that. So I'm just riding through, and I'm like, oh, they hooping. Oh, they hooping. Yeah. Let me pull in here. And that's how I got over there. I didn't even know that park was there. I was still kind of learning North Hollywood and all that over on this side. Yeah. And I pulled up, I'm like, damn, okay. And that's when we linked up, bro.
Yeah, and you man, out of all the people I met at the court, You the only one that I done, really like linked with and like
For sure.
you know locked in with for sure, bro.
Real,
And that's just
real,
real
bro.
shit,
That's
bro.
real.
You know, like
Yeah.
I'm just a real ass nigga. You know,
You know what I'm saying?
it's all God. You know, ain't me. Hey,
Oh God. Wow.
you know. But I do got a special part of the show. I got something for you, my brother.
Okay.
There ain't no J's. Don't get excited.
Okay.
It's something better.
Look off in the
Damn, directors always playing, man. If you don't want your director playing these videos, man, come on. There you go, bro. This a push package,
yes, sir.
man.
The push package.
Push package.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me let y'all see what it's okay. Pray, push, pray, peace, prosper, faith, unity. These great things. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate this, bro. This is huge.
Yep. That's the
Man,
that's the description of the logo right there, man.
Yes,
We got
sir.
the pen in there for
Man,
you.
I appreciate this.
Yep.
I ain't even know it was going with the pen.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate
You
this,
could,
bro.
it's a push pledge in there actually.
Okay, want me to go ahead and read it off?
Yeah. Into your camera one time for the people.
Okay, this right here?
Mm-hmm.
So I sit in here, okay. Let me go ahead and... I will keep pushing. I will keep praying. I'm not weak. I was put here to strive. I'll never be content. I won't waste my life, hell no. It's never too late, remember that. I will ask for help. Put your pride aside. I will help others. That's how you get your blessings. I will keep pushing. I will keep pushing. I will pray until something happens. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
That's real, bro. That's real
Yeah.
talk, bro. I like this.
That was one of
Hell
those
yeah,
things,
I
man.
like
I
this.
just, you know, you ever had like a brain spark, like a good ass idea,
Yes, sir.
and it's like, damn. Sometimes that shit'll leave you,
Look at the manifestation, though, bro.
Yeah,
This started with a thought.
bro. When I say this came to me, and it was just one of those. It was like probably the first time I'm like, I need to write this down. I
Bro.
grabbed my phone and just
One take.
went. I'm lying. It was a notebook. I grabbed the notebook and wrote it down.
That's
like,
even
quick,
realer,
bro.
though.
Yeah.
You still got that.
That notebook, bro, I got so much stuff in that notebook and I don't got it no more. But I'm glad that I ended up
Yeah, you was able
transferring
to-
it to my
yes, sir.
phone though. And
Man,
it's
that's...
the rough draft. I mean, the actual words, but I ended up putting it on the card and everything and made a logo, but
Bro, these are like affirmations, real talk. Like, you know, it's just something you read in the mirror every day.
it's everything you need, man.
That's real,
All on
bro.
the card.
Like sometimes in life, man, like my uncle told me one time, he said, sometimes you just gotta get butt-ass naked in the mirror and look at yourself.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah, I love what I see.
And if you, no, I won't ask you.
Oh.
But if you don't, you can fix it. I mean, that's just for
That's real,
that's
though.
just for visual purposes. Cause I don't want nobody to look and be like, oh, he had nah, it ain't that. Nah.
We can cut that pause.
Yeah, major pause.
But yeah. You gotta, basically what I'm saying, you gotta, look at yourself and you know, you got to challenge yourself. And ain't nobody gonna tell you the shit but you.
Exactly.
Don't expect nobody to tell that to you, man.
It's crazy because I ain't use that analogy about getting naked in the mirror, but I did say like you know how many people don't look at themselves in the mirror though? Like and just talk to yourself. Do you know who you are? Like really have a conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's like one way to start accountability. You know what I mean? Like look at yourself, man.
It ain't
What's your
weird to
problem?
talk to yourself. Don't let people tell you that.
It ain't weird, bro.
You know,
It ain't
I
weird.
talk to myself a lot.
Criticize yourself, lift yourself up, and motivate yourself.
That's real.
Everything can start with self, you know, and stop putting expectations on people and other things to do it.
And don't wait on nobody, man.
Yeah, tap in with yourself, man.
Yeah, the more you waiting on people to want to be on your same wavelength or your vibration, everybody ain't gonna make the trip, man.
Nope.
And sometimes you gotta leave people behind that you don't wanna leave behind, but
Yep.
it's for the betterment of you, man.
And don't hold back from moving forward just because you comfortable right where you at with
Right.
somebody else.
Don't
If you
be
know you got
complacent,
more,
bruh.
you know you got more to give than to be right here, man, go for it. Because this ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's
You
real.
can stay there and be satisfied with that or not like it, but you can take a risk and bet on yourself. Not even a risk. You can take it, you can bet on yourself and go the other way. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah, I ain't no preacher. I'm just saying, man.
That's facts,
this guy
bro.
talking, man.
That's
I'm
facts,
just here.
dog,
I'm a
like-
vessel.
Yeah, believe in your shit, man. And go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, talk your shit, nigga.
Talk your shit.
Like you could listen to music and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turn yourself up.
Hit the gym, jog a little bit, you know.
Stop crying, making excuses, man.
Yeah.
It's for the weak.
Stop
And
being
you,
so sensitive too. There's a lot of sensitive.
and you not weak. You is not weak.
Nah,
You might be a little weak, but you can fix that.
You ain't weak. You gotta tap in.
Just tap in, man. Believe in yourself.
You know,
Keep pushing. Appreciate
keep
you, my
pushing.
brother.
Brother, man, this is love.
This-
I like this, man. It's
good
a good
talk,
setup,
man.
Bro. Great talk, man.
Let the people know where they can find you at on the ground and everything.
Oh yeah, man. You can find me on Instagram, Jae Will _28. Also, another one of my pages is Ass and Abs LA, workout classes for the women. And Ambitious All Stars is my company, Ambitious _All Stars, working with the kids and the youth in sports training.
Oh, and for y'all that be watching my story, this the guy that be training my little brother.
Yeah, we get it in.
This the future NFL star, man,
Yeah,
that he got right up under his wing, man. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, this got a real
this boy
deal.
he gonna be serious, man. Straight up, he gonna be that deal.
Oh God.
Well, he can't hear this. Oh shit.
He right there.
Yeah, he is. But
yeah.
he gonna be that boy.
And then we gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man.
It's a cut, man.
That
Good
was-
talking to y'all. Yes,
that was
sir.
a talk.